Could the global economy maintain its robust momentum for the rest of the year? It seems the answer might surprise many of us. The global economy is projected to keep the ball rolling, and not just for the rest of the year, but into 2025 as well. This prediction comes from a pool of economists who participated in a Reuters poll. They anticipate that the economy will exhibit stronger growth than previously forecast. This shift in perspective brings a new set of hurdles for central banks worldwide. After a series of quick rate hikes to curb inflation, these banks might have to wait a bit longer before considering rate reductions. Among the larger economies, the United States and India are expected to fuel the most growth. The consensus view for the Eurozone and China, the world's second largest economy, also remains positive. Economists forecast global growth at 2.9% this year, followed by 3% in 2025. More than 90% of the economists who participated in both January and April polls revised their views upwards. They believe there's a significant chance growth could be even stronger. Nathan Sheets, global chief economist at Citi, remarked on the resilience of the global economy. He noted that while they started the year with subdued expectations, they found themselves marking up growth for the global economy in major economies like the US, China, and Europe to some extent. However, this strong growth also means inflation and interest rates will likely remain high for a more extended period. Central banks in over 75% of the economies covered in the poll are expected to grapple with above-target inflation by year-end. Economists still expect major central banks to cut rates either this quarter or the next, aligning with financial market pricing. But most now forecast fewer cuts by year-end as inflation remains persistent. The U.S. Federal Reserve is projected to start cutting rates in September, and once more in the fourth quarter, according to the poll. This prediction is much later than the initial expectation of a March start and a total of 6 cuts. Meanwhile, the European Central Bank is still expected to cut rates by 25 basis points in June, followed by 2 more in the second half of the year to support growth in the currency bloc. As we wrap up, the key takeaways are clear. The global economy is expected to maintain its strong momentum, driven by major economies like the US and India. However, inflation and high interest rates remain a challenge. Central banks worldwide will likely delay rate cuts as they navigate these uncharted waters. The journey ahead might be rough, but the resilience of the global economy gives us a reason to remain hopeful.